Hey, so we are back, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit different angle. I'm having the camera a little bit more close, and that is my daughter in the background, so it's gonna be a little bit more noise. You know, we have to be okay with whatever comes up. If you guys can hear me, this is back exactly what happens when you got kids. This is dedication. I'm still putting up the video with the noise in the background because life is not perfect and shit does happen, and you might want to put up a video with a perfect silent background, and it doesn't happen that way. Kind of the way entrepreneur life is. Sometimes you think things are gonna turn out a certain way and they go to shit because it doesn't turn out that way. But the whole thing is for us to show up and put in the work, and we can understand that we cannot control the outcomes of anything. We cannot control how anything's gonna turn out. I'm trying to overtalk over my daughter, which is awesome. I'm learning patience. I'm learning acceptance. I am learning. She's 4 years old, and I cannot control that. Maybe we should be more like her and just play and enjoy life and just not worry about what they say to you. And no worries on her mind. And the louder she gets, it's on purpose, obviously, because I'm talking and she wants to get the attention. It's just the way we are, right? We get very loud because we want attention. We get very noisy. We get very mad. We get very angry. We get impatient. And we try to get attention from everything but ourselves. And sometimes it's the best thing to do is to get quiet with yourself and get attention from yourself. Go within. I know not many of you guys might not be doing it, but I think meditation has helped me a lot. Lost a lot of anxiety. I lost a lot of the needing for attention, needing for acceptance. And I'm actually more able to do these videos because I am not caring what other people think. I'm not thinking about what the other person on the other side of this video is gonna believe of me or actually think of what I'm doing. It works wonders, and you have to be able to believe it first. You know, you have to sit down with yourself and seek within yourself, as they say. Get to know yourself. Wow, Tony, that's beautiful. Get to know yourself, and from there, everything else changes. You're day by day you get to, I think, understand where you want to be, where you want to go, and your intentions on what it is you're trying to do, and you focus more on how to get there, and also remember that you're the creative source, and we can all make videos, we can all make blogs, we can all make websites. It's something that's out there for all of us to do, and it just takes the dedication and the belief in yourself. Also, whatever it is you want to do, I think a lot of us know what we want to do. I talk to a lot of my friends, and they give me ideas all the time. And I tell them, that's exactly what you want to do, so why you're not trying it? Oh, this is excuse because I don't have this. Oh, because I don't have time. Oh, because I don't believe that I have enough energy. No, it's all excuses. I had the same excuses. I put so much things. I had to have the right equipment. I couldn't do it without a front camera. My camera could be better, but I still got the most economical camera that I could get. And I just started. And I think a lot of us kind of give us that stuff. We want to do something, but we give ourselves excuses on why not to do it. And we're also not patient with it, the process. It's not going to be perfect in any way. It's not going to work out maybe in the first kind of weeks, months. But I think as you do it, you get better, and you get more knowledge, and you get more action, and you get more practice. It's all about practice in any situation, any business. A lot of the people that you look up to, they all started somewhere. And I want you to just, I know I'm being more like motivational now, but that's not my whole point of it. But I just wanted to, resonate with myself. Like I could have made an excuse right now. Now I make a video because my daughter's in here singing, and I'm still making it. So if I'm making a video with a daughter in the background singing, there's no reason why you can't make a video if you're just home and quiet and you have quietness and you have silence. There should be no excuse. You have a cell phone, you have most people have the new iPhones, they have awesome cameras, you know. And if you don't, then you can just start with your basic cell phone, and just make a video, man. Express yourself, whatever it is, you know, sing, you know, play an instrument, whatever it is that you're good at. I think we all know what we're good at, and well, if not, we know what we're almost, you know, kind of good at, and we could express that to our, you know, and get better at that and focus on that. You know, you can do multiple dimensions. You know, you can have a blog, an internet, or a YouTube page. It's not only one avenue. I don't believe in one avenue. I have multiple avenues. I think that you want to grow each and every one. It takes a lot of time and dedication, though. But I think the more avenues you got, the better chance you have for success. If you focus on one, as I say, put all your eggs in one basket, you are gonna leave yourself focus on just that one. You know. I guess a basket that if it drops, then your one egg is gone. But if you got multiple eggs going, if one drops, you still got a couple of them going. So I wanted to give you guys today the message that you know, just start whatever you want to start. I'm in the middle of January already. When actually January 20th, and you know, I'm making a video here in a different angle. I don't know how it looks, how it's gonna come out, whatever. I don't care. And you know, we're all very self-conscious. I'm a great example. I didn't want to make videos because I'm very self-conscious of the way I look, of the way I talk. But that is the biggest fear I have, and that's why I'm doing these videos. And we have to get more comfortable being uncomfortable. You hear that all the time. You got to get more comfortable going against the fear you have. Figure out what it is you're scared of, and that's what you probably most likely should be doing. And then you go from there. But whatever scares you, do that. And then you build up these small mental muscles, and you keep on building on certain things that scare you, and you keep on. You know, if you're scared of writing, you start writing. If you're scared of talking in public, you talk in public, or you talk with one person in the room, then you talk with 3 or 4 or 5. And I think today I followed a great entrepreneur, Tom Bilyeu, and he states that somebody asked him, "Oh, how you are such a great speaker?" And he says, I spoke and I kept on speaking on Toastmasters. I went to different meetings and I spoke for free. He spoke and spoke almost every day for about up to now 5 years, and he's developed the skills. So it's like the same way comes with me with my YouTube channels. I want to make videos every day and just post, and eventually I'm gonna become an expert at it, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm about I think I'm my 80th video now, and I think I've changed and I have developed different skills than when I first started. I'm less hesitant to just speak what's on my mind, and I think that it works, you know. It's just by, you know, practice, you know, and having that resilience that you're gonna suck, I'm gonna suck, but hey, everybody sucked at one time, and we'll get better. I mean, you cannot get worse. That's the way I look at it. Maybe I'm go-lucky, positive, whatever, motivated, but whatever it is you want to start, you're gonna suck. I'm sorry, but we're gonna suck because we don't know what we're doing. And most people don't know what they're doing. They just go upon it and they get better and they learn stuff as they go and they become experts. Remember, if you read one book on any certain field, you're already an expert over somebody else that hasn't read that book. So if 100 people haven't read that book, now you're an expert over 100 people. If 10,000 haven't read that book, now you're an expert over 10,000 people. So think about it that way. Like whatever you're doing, you are already doing something others are not doing, and you already can become an expert in that. And whatever it is you want to do. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. It could be a business. It could be a blog. It could be a website. It could be a e-commerce store. You get all these avenues you can do, you know, and just, you know, we live in a social right now. We live in a internet world, and for now it hasn't died off. But for now, I think we should just go and join the movement and be in it, and also be very careful because it can be very very hurting in your ego and your character, because you start thinking about all these things that don't actually matter, and then it start affecting you emotionally. So you gotta have a strong mind, you gotta have a strong character, and just start with the intention. You know, we hear this all the time, all these great motivators. You gotta know the intention first and what it is you're trying to portray, and then be yourself. Be yourself. You can't be anybody else. You know, I can't imitate another speaker. I can't imitate, you know, the greats. You got Gary Vee. You got Bedros. You got Ed Milet. You got Tom Bilyeu. You got all these great entrepreneurs. They have their own. Everybody has their own way of expressing themselves. None of them copy each other, and I respect that. I respect that 100%. Nobody tries to see how the other guy does it. They go ahead and give each other, you know, pointers on maybe how they can maybe maximize their profit on this side, or maybe they can maximize their audience, but they don't try to change each other in the way they go upon their communication styles and the way their, you know, effectiveness. If they can help each other, great, but they don't try to change each other. They have their own personality. I think we all have that too. So we got to bring our own gist to it, and just be confident in yourself, believe in yourself first and foremost, and bring your own sauce, baby. Just bring your own sauce. You got nothing else to lose. I mean, if you want to do this, I mean, what else do you want to do? Like, what else do you want to do? Do it. If you want a career in corporate, go and get it. You know, as for me, I tried corporate. I ain't going back. I'm good. I don't want to go back. I want to be freedom to do what I want to do, when I want to do it. Put out the content that I want to put, and talk about what I want to talk about. Certain things that are pretty interesting, not things that they tell you is interesting or they tell you to think a certain way. You got to think the way you want to think. Be creative, you know, and just, you know, learn stuff, man. Learn skills, right? Like, read books. You know, try to pick up some habits that will give you some type of influence and positive attitude, because it all starts in the mind. Like, once your mind catches up with what are you trying to do, it's like you get momentum, and then you just start, you know, you start